In this video, we're going to talk about how to read real estate and market trends in 2024. There's so many trends out there. There's so many things to follow. There's all these news channels, all these Instagram pages talking about different data points, different trends in real estate. And this video is a guide to show you what are the top trends to follow. What are you looking for in all these trends and all this news? If you don't know who I am, my name is Raul Bolufe, real estate investor for almost a decade. Been wholesaling, flipping hundreds of properties, have rental properties. The purpose of this channel is to help you make more money in less amount of time. So when it comes to real estate trends, there's so many things that you can look out for. But the first thing you definitely have to be looking for is you have to just understand the basics. What are the basic things to be looking out for when it comes to real estate? And these are numbers like days on market, inventory in the market, current interest rates, home sales in your area. These are numbers like home sales in a macro level. At first, it's best to look at the macro just to understand where the whole entire country is. So those are some key numbers to be looking out for when it comes to real estate trends. So number two is stay updated on news on a macro level. If you don't know what macro means, it basically just means the view of an overall country or something macroeconomic, meaning a big landscape. Then there's micro, which is more geared and more focused on something. So think of when I say that, it's more the news of interest rates in the country, inventory levels for the whole country, housing prices rise or housing prices fall for the whole country, those types of things. So making sure you're staying up to date with that kind of news. Things like I mentioned, like interest rates, housing and inventory levels, but also unemployment levels, things like government funding programs. These are all really good things to keep your eye on. Section 8 funding, government aid and assistance. Like there's this new mortgage plan that came out for multifamilies that FHA now lends you on, I think up to like $1.2 million on multifamily. So that's a big macro things. So be on the lookout for things like that. Yahoo Finance, there's a lot of websites that you can find. I'm not preaching any one of them, but be up to date on what's happening on the finance section, on the real estate section, on the big country level. Number three is using technology and tools. Now, there's a lot of websites that you can find data. There's a lot of websites that are free, a lot of websites that you pay. Depending on what level you're at and how much you actually need this data or use this data to make an income, I'd recommend different things. There's one that I've been using a lot called propwire.com. I have a link below. It's really actually free. It's insane. There's tons of data on there, absolutely free. You can export it and do all sorts of things on there. Now, if you want to pay for data and get more accurate stuff, I use Direct Skip, and that will give you a lot of accurate data of who's buying, who's selling, things like that. So using real estate tools is a very, very good component. Also, if you're a realtor or if you're not a realtor, but if you have access to the local MLS, multiple listing service, that's a great way to see data, properties that are on the market, how many came on the market today, this week, in the month, how many are active, how many are pending, how many went pending, did it go up, did it go down? There's so many things that you can learn if you have multiple listing service or using some of these websites like PropWire has some of that data for you for free. So when it comes to the real estate technologies, some of my favorite ones are Batch Leads, Launch Control, PropWire, PropStream.com, and Direct Skip. Now, if those were a lot of names to remember, also I use one called Investor Care for websites and they collect a lot of data as well. It's great. Check out my link below. It has access to all of them and there's discount codes on each of those websites for you.
Just a quick interruption. This video is sponsored by Casa Finance. If you're looking to renovate a property, buy a property, and need money to buy this property, Casa Finance is the lender to go to. They'll lend you the renovation money. They'll lend you the money to buy a fix and flip home. They'll lend you the money to buy a rental. They do the DSCR loans, so you don't have to go through a bank. Any type of loan you need to buy your next investment property, Casa Finance will do it. Click the link below or in the show notes. Fill out the form to get approved today. Now back to the episode.
The fourth one is networking with professionals, and best to network with professionals in your area. Sometimes they're not always in your area, but it's fine. And what I mean by this is going to free meetups on meetup.com, going to like local REI events, which is real estate investing events or meetups, going to seminars, mastermind groups, sales conferences, all these types of things, real estate conferences, even going to open houses are great ways to understand what's going on in the market, what's happening. You just simply ask them like, hey, I'm new to real estate, or hey, I'm just getting involved, or hey, I've only done one deal, or hey, I've done 5,000 deals. What do you see in the market? Everyone loves to talk about the damn market. That's something I've learned. No matter what scale or level you're in, whether you know nothing or you know everything, which no one knows everything, but whether you know a lot or know a little, everyone loves to give their opinion about the market or what's going on. It's best, obviously, if you speak to people that are professionals and are doing deals or have listings or have properties or have fix and flips or done wholesales, talk to them. Also, you could DM some people. DM people in your area or DM people you look up to email them. Say, hey, what do you see in the market? I'm just getting involved, blah, blah, blah. People love to respond. I respond. If you email me at info@raulbolufe.com, I watch those emails like crazy. I'll respond to you. But anyways, that's one of the most important ones, is networking and actually physically talking to people about what's going on. And last but not least is local market research. Now for this, you want to follow more local news or local Instagram pages, local YouTube channels. We have a few in Miami. We have The Real Deal, which posts a lot in Miami, but they post all over. That's a good Instagram page if you want to get in the real estate thing. There's like Miami New Times that posts some stuff about real estate. But also there's realtors or real estate investors that have like newsletters, email newsletters that go out, mainly realtors, big brokerages in your area, that they send out newsletters to your email every week, every month, and talking about the market, your local market, which is the most important. So don't skip this step. Step number 5 is actually the most important, because yes, it's good to understand what's going on a country level, but it's even better to understand what's going on in your level, in your industry, in your backyard, because that's where you can be doing the most amount of business. So follow those realtors, get on their Instagram pages, get on their email newsletters, show up to the meetups, understand who's the movers and shakers, and just start asking questions. There's probably so many pages, Facebook groups, group chats that are just talking about what's going on. Also, mortgage brokers have newsletters. These are all really good people to connect with. I mean, these are all really good people to follow to understand what's going on in your backyard. Let me know which one of these you've tried, or let me know which one of these you think will work the best for your area. You can't find any of these, let me know and I would absolutely help you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.